Welcome back in, One Nation. It's extra special One Nation today. ODAC champions once more. This Lynchburg men's lacrosse team joined by Dylan Wolfe. Dylan, leading point scorer on the year for this team. And you sort of dribbled out the clock, quote unquote, today, and then got that last goal to really put the dagger in it. So walk me through just what was going through your head in those last closing, minute, 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, coach just said pick up the ball and just make one move and run. And, if I got in trouble, just to put it in the back of the net, throw it to the corner. But I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now, just running the clock out. I got old legs. I'm a fifth year. I don't know why he gave me the ball, but, you got to love it.
Well, they kept throwing double teams at you. I mean, they were hounding you, badgering you, and you just stuck right through it. And I think most people kind of see you're one of the tougher guys on a team, or really tough guys. So tell me about, just your mentality and how you find that toughness.
Yeah, no, it's just from being, it's honestly just being from like a smaller guy, I guess. Growing up, always getting beat on by just the bigger poles and everything like that. And then also from my family, they just work really hard and set a great example out for me. And that's exactly what Lynchburg also embodies, is just that toughness. So basically just everyone around me is just making the mentality that I have today.
Well, you're ODAC champions for the third time now. Obviously, took the one-year hiatus last year, and then you get it back on your home field and finish the deal this year. So I know it's probably a great feeling every single time out, but, do you ever get sick of ringing that bell?
Oh, never. Come on. We're going to ring it again, too, later in May.
There we go. Now, got to ask you this. I mean, there's a chance you guys wind up hosting here next week. Obviously, you go where they send you, and you play who you got to play. But, any insight on, maybe coming back to this field next week?
No, it doesn't matter who we play. Hopefully we play here, but it doesn't matter who we play. We want anyone, and we're going to win no matter what.
Well, can't say it any better than that. Dylan Wolfe right here, fifth-year leader, for this Lynchburg men's lacrosse team, ODAC champions once again. Joined again, this time Riley Hastings, following another ODAC championship victory, the 10th in program history. And Riley, you were key in making that thing go today. 5 goals for you. So what was going right?
I mean, honestly, that zone kind of threw us off a little bit, and just like senior leadership and the ability to hunker down and take care of business. I was just in the right place at the right time today, and I had the ability to execute. So.
Well, they've got a guy in Mike Allen, one of the better defenders in this conference, came in at halftime, and you got a couple looks right at him after you had that first half hat trick. So talk to me about walking through, that extra, defensive intensity on you.
I mean, he's a great player, and again, just doing what we know to do. Doing the same things we do every day in practice and just executing, and having my guys help me out around me. So, simple.
Yeah. Well, this is your first ODAC championship. Come on. This is your first ODAC championship. Obviously, just your second year now with the program, but obviously it's kind of the standard for this program. So you got the chance last year at home, came up just short. So walk me through the difference in intensity this year, I guess, and trying to finish that off.
Just having a little bit more understanding of what it takes coming last year, being a freshman, not really knowing what's going on, but just growing from last year and being able to just take the next steps, and whether that's in off-season workouts or extra shooting, stuff like that, I think is what pushed us over the edge.
Well, you guys already have an ODAC conference record for 11, now 12 straight trips to the NCAA tournament. You'll wait and see where you wind up, and obviously as recently as last year and 6 times in total, you've been to the quarterfinals. Program's been to the national championship game. You're on an 8-game winning streak, one of the hottest teams in the country right now. What's it going to take to really go deep in this tournament?
I think just doing what we've been doing right now. I mean, we're hot, and I'm excited. I'm ready to see where we're going tomorrow. Hopefully here. Here.
Well, Lynchburg will await their fate tomorrow. Selection show Sunday night. Hopefully you'll tune in as well, and we'll see. Hopefully some more men's lacrosse action to bring you on Schellenberger Field. That's Riley Hastings. I'm Sam Graham. All right, welcome back in, One Nation. Join post-game. Now get the defensive point of view with Dom Zingo here, and I promise we are not the same height, but the sidewalk doing me some favors. Dom, your defense has really kind of anchored this thing, especially on this 8-game win streak. You guys 11-0, and keeping opponents under 10. Talk to Steve the other day and see you guys' mindsets, trying to keep people to 8 and under. We did that again today. So walk me through the defensive intensity.
I mean, the defensive intensity is sometimes you kind of get wrapped up in it. Yeah, the goal is to keep teams under 8, but I mean, sometimes that's difficult with the high-powering offenses we face. But I think the big thing has been just guys stepping up, and we harp on communication. And I mean, with Parker Seeley go down, Connor Harlacher go down early, Cole Zacharias go down. I think just communicating as a whole and the chemistry that we have as a defense, I think that's what's gotten us to our goal of the team.
Well, you talk about that chemistry. You guys did have to bring in some different starters, but especially there in the back, and it's like you and Henry and Hadley, you guys all have been around. Seniors and fifth-year guys, and even you bring in like a Steve Ulrich, who's a starter now, but he's been here. He's a senior and knows the program. So speak to that chemistry and what that means.
I mean, Steve, he's my roommate. He's my best friend. Like, I mean, the chemistry off the field is there, and he was battled some injuries, and he's one of the hardest workers on the team. So I mean, that was when he stepped in and Connor got hurt. It was going without said that he was going to make impacts, and it was just kind of getting him in the flow of things. But I mean, look at today. He played awesome.
You did. You guys all did. And I mean, I know the expectations are high being on this program, and Steve even the other day said the expectations are high being a Lynchburg defender. And you've been one now for 4 years. So what would you say those expectations are? You had to put it into words.
Oh man, the expectation is the highest that it is anywhere else. I mean, just to be put out there, and we're all seniors, two seniors and 2 5th years. So I mean, it's not like we know the program at this point. We know what it takes, and the summers, and we call them the lonely hours. It's how you prepare in that point is going to get you these big games. So I mean, the expectation is as high as it is, and we try and replicate that every day.
When you speak, I mean, that expectation, and obviously the defense is always great. This year, it's even maybe one step further. And when you talk about going into this NCAA tournament and trying to get over the top and been to the championship game, went to the quarterfinals last year, I feel like that defense might be sort of that last secret sauce to just really put it over the top.
Absolutely. I think we've been clicking better and better every game, and I think, the NCAA tournament is it's win or go home. So I mean, take one game at a time, take one attack at a time, one midfield line at a time, and I think if we do that, we'll be good in good hands.
Dom, we'll hope to see you back here next weekend, but you'll play who you play, and you'll be where you'll be. So we hope it's right here on Schellenberger Field. Now, you're the last guy here in our lineup of interviews. So that means you get the honor, not the duty, of hitting us with the Go Hornets.
Go Hornets, baby!